Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, make sure you ring that bell. So here we are, it is Dragon Day, so we will get some sweeps on the dragon here. Of course, it is also another day. And that day is Hero Seal Day. So we're going to grab that too. Yep, a lot of surprises coming out. Oop. And one more. There we go. And King's Ruin has been ruined, so the expedition has been expedited, and now we're going after these Hero Seals. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. Yeah, that's always good for Hero Seal Day, even though I don't really use them for much right now. Never know. Anything could change. Well, let's grab a few more. And there we go. 25 sweeps for Hero Seal Day. How about that? All right, and let's go ahead and work on the weekly. Adrian gets her 5 levels, of course. Then we get gear from the fountain. Then we get the battlefield boss. So let's go, battlefield boss. 1, 2, and 3. Now, I did have an interesting question in the comments, something like, when are you going to beat stage 24,030? And the answer is not anytime soon. Advancing stages at this stage of the game does not actually increase my character power, so there's no need to do it. Could I push more stages? Oh, absolutely could. Am I interested in doing it? Absolutely not. Right now, the focus is on getting stronger for Total War, so basically that's everything we're doing right now. Pushing stages, again, isn't going to help me. So the Archer store has been purchased, and we're headed into Astrology. And the reason is, when you push stages, you only really get 2 things. You get more gold and more soul stones. And Marian and Sophia are both max level, so there's nothing that extra stages will be able to help me with right now. But that said, it's time to purchase some heroes. And all that said, though, how are you doing today? I do hope everything is going well for you. Obviously, you know, everything's okay here. A little tired today, but, you know, we'll make the best of it. I'm not too surprised by that question, because I feel like a lot of people would want to push the stage as high as they can. It just doesn't do anything for my team right now, so it's eventually I will push stages. But I'm going to push stages in a controlled fashion because I don't want to have King's Ruin. The other issue, too, is, like, the higher my stages, the longer King's Ruin takes. And I still do King's Ruin for the gems. I could probably... Oh, there's Christian. I could probably stop doing King's Ruin at any time. But I haven't. It's kind of a thing that I do. So, I mean... Oh, and there's also no milestone unlocks after this. This has all the milestones. And if you're wondering why I didn't stop at 24,000, it's because 24,030 had an easier King's Ruin. But all that said, it's time to work on Marian. So let's take a look here. And of course, we will be starting with the ring. We'll do 6 levels on the ring. We'll be sweeping Flame Fortress 10 as well. But yeah, it's a good question if you're not familiar. It's just, you know, it's just important to remember that, you know, with a max level character, what stage you're on doesn't matter. As soon as you have your max level main DPS and your max level Sophia, there's basically nothing you can do with gold or soul stones to really improve your team that much. So you don't need to worry about pushing stages. It used to be that you would want to push stages because you'd want your whole team leveled up. But with the artifact system, the way the game works has changed. You only really need to have 2 heroes, which is Sophia and your DPS. Everybody outside of that is basically superfluous because, well, superfluous in terms of leveling and doing damage. Because they're never going to do as much damage. And if you don't believe me, watch one of my King's Ruin videos. Marian does 99% of the damage. Christian does 1%, and he has artifacts that are level 600. Marian has artifacts that are over 4,000. And so you can see, you just invest in one set of artifacts, and they just get super, super powerful. And, I mean, I do feel like it does detract from the game, but at the end of the day, that's the game that we have right now. We don't have one where leveling up artifacts works for everyone, so all we can do is play to the parameters of the game. Okay, we're gonna go take 6 of each, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And let's awaken Marian. And survey says crit damage. Now that's what I like to see. And I think it's going to be 40-23. And survey says defense penetration. Okay, moving right along, we're going to be working on the orb now. Trying to get the orb as close as possible to 40-23. I don't think we'll be able to get there. I think because we're a little behind, we'll get to 40-17. Oh. And survey says dodge. You know what? Dodge this. Okay, time to get to 40-20. Ooh, 40-20. Not to be confused with 420, the magic number. Okay. And we got it. Almost 40-21. And we're going to dismantle. And survey says ignore defense penetration. Nice. And now we'll see how close we get to 40-23. 22. Almost 23. Pretty close. And let's take a look at Marian here, and 175.18 million and 404,745 crit damage. Very nice, Marian. And once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.